Hello and welcome to another episode of CBD Blogger, where we're talking about CBD products. We'll keep it in. And at the moment we're focusing on the teas. So my name is Matt.
And I'm Jonathan.
And today we're looking at Hatter's Hemp Tea, their English breakfast version. So whilst you roll,
You'll pour I'm
doing the action. I'm doing the stunt work here.
And top it up. So yeah, that Hatter's Tea. Now you may or may not have seen these if you've been into any Holland and Barrett. That seems to be their main distribution channel, if you like, for their teas. So you can pick these up quite easily. In fact, actually, if you've been into a Holland and Barrett, you'll see probably a growing range of teas and products in there that you can get off the shelf. Many of the other teas that we've been reviewing are pretty much online only, so this is one of the few that's actually in the retail side of things.
Well, they're cropping up all over the place now, aren't they? I mean, it's almost like the whole coronavirus 2-year lockdown thing has helped these companies. Many of them have been startups in the COVID years, and it's quite interesting. I mean,
I thought you were trying to draw some sort of parallel between COVID and CBD.
Well,
thinking, where are you going with that?
Okay, that could set things rolling, couldn't it? No, I don't think there's any correlation there. Should we talk about this before we get into trouble? Okay, so Hatter's Hemp Tea, as Jonathan said, you can buy it in the shops. We can't find a website for Hatter's, which is a bit curious. We've been looking. We find lots of references to them on different websites, but not one of their own. No. So Hatter's, if you do stumble across us, and I'm sure it would be a case of stumbling, can you let us know? Do you have a website? You're a bit mysterious. It's like Scarlet Pimpernel. Okay, so coming back to it, packaging wise, it's quite nice. Ties into the whole sort of hemp sustainability ethos that goes behind it. And I just noticed actually, although I think we've probably brought this up before, suitable for vegans. So throughout their whole production, they are qualifying for the vegan lifestyle. I say that because, I mean, very few. I don't think we've come across any of the teas yet that would trouble a vegan in terms of its ingredients.
I'm not quite sure why that's needed really on it.
But I suspect that what it probably is something to do with the manufacture of the tea bag itself. That some tea bags maybe don't qualify.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
You get animal products used in very strange places.
Yeah. True.
They make a point of it.
Yeah.
Whereas another one we have reviewed made a point of being kosher.
Yeah.
So anyway, what have we got here? We have 50% hemp, 25% Kenyan black tea, and 25% Assam tea. So it'll be interesting to see how hempy this tastes.
I mean, and I think as these teas, we looked at some of the teas that are infused with CBD, so you know exactly how much CBD you're getting per bag. This is obviously just using hemp and natural CBD in hemp, hence they're not, saying exactly milligrams and that sort of thing.
And I really want to get this in because I realised what I've done is I've taken the bag out, and you're probably thinking these bags are super expensive, or we've been shortchanged. We've been drinking it. We've been trying a lot of teas, so we have worked our way through this one. So me saying it's interesting how it's going to taste, we kind of know, but we're going to do it again. But yes, we have worked our way through these, and by the fact that there's only now 2 bags left means it's not horrible.
No, exactly. We're getting on that.
It's quite nice. So 20 bags in this box.
Yes.
How much?
At virtually £20, £19.99.
Pound a bag.
So £1 a bag, and I guess compared to some of the others, they've obviously they've gone for a larger pack size. Some of the others we've looked at was only 12 bags, or 15 or 18. Yeah. Here they go, sort of 20.
You want to pay attention to that because you want to look at the number of bags in relation to what they're charging for the box. So
of course,
20 bags, that's not too bad.
Because it does seem, again, it seems quite a sizable investment to go out and spend 20 quid in one go when you're not quite sure exactly whether you're going to like it or not.
This is true. This is true. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Plastic. I will call out any company that's using plastic. Do they really, really, really need to be using the plastic?
And it's a shame when the rest of it is just a nice, simple cardboard, two colour printed.
I get it. I get they need to keep the product fresh whilst it's on the shelf. But we've come across teas so far that have not had plastic in any of their packaging, so it can be done. So immediately I would ask, is that necessary?
I don't know whether they said anything about whether the bags are biodegradable at all.
It doesn't say on the box.
No.
And they don't feel like they're going to be biodegradable.
No, that's got slightly plastic.
Again, it's a question.
Look.
But in terms of smell, bit of hemp, not absolutely overpowering.
No,
it's there.
It is.
And as we've said before, if you find that you don't like hemp, you're going to want an infused cup where there's no hemp in it, but you've got the CBD that's been added.
Yeah.
But if you like the hemp,
I mean, I think that's it. Because you're considering it's not meant to be just an everyday cup of tea, is it? I mean, it's there to be a bit of a sort of special cup of tea because you're there to have the benefits of it.
If this is the first time you've met us, what?
5 minutes are up.
Okay,
we've now.
But if it is the first time you've met us, we are interested consumers, not experts. So we're on a journey discovering all of the stuff about CBD ourselves. We're going to get it wrong. We'll get it right. We're going to be confused. So if you like us, click a like, subscribe. If you want to comment, please comment. If we get anything achingly wrong, tell us we've got it wrong. And if you're hatters, then say hello. Tell us where you're at. Anyway, let's do a little taste.
So yes, I mean we haven't really stirred this.
The bag in?
Well,
I didn't put it.
Choice. I've got to pick it out. Ow, it's a bit hot. Anyway,
it's a nice cup. Yeah.
I keep throwing it.
You saying about replacing your regular cup of tea? I don't think that's the idea of these teas. I mean, if you're coming to CBD because you want to try it for the reasons that it claims its benefits, and we'll go into that in another video in a lot more detail. I don't know that you're looking to replace your sort of potential 4 or 5 cups of tea a day with this. It'd get expensive if you did, but it's probably a case of perhaps one in the morning. You might have one of the evening ones.
But actually, I think what's nice about this is the fact that we have our tea black rather than with any milk or anything. But obviously, you can put a little bit of milk in there, and it can be good and beneficial, or some say, for actually being able to attach some of the molecules of the CBD to help your body absorb them. But anyway, whether you're having it black or with milk, that's the same thing. But particularly about this tea, I notice, is because you've got the English breakfast tea mixed with the hemp, you get a sort of a softer version of a black tea. A couple of the other breakfast teas that we've tried, can have a sort of a stronger tannin to them and leave that sort of drier taste in the mouth. But I think with adding a little bit of the hemp in there...
Yeah, but when we say English breakfast tea, but I mean...
Rounded flavour.
It's Kenyan and Assam tea mixed together, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's that, and I wonder with it, bringing the hemp into it, gives a more rounded flavour to it. But you do get that little bit of a blend, so you get some of the hemp, but it's not as...
It is actually very, very nice. It's very, very drinkable.
Yeah.
We've drunk. I mean, nothing about.
As you can tell.
Yeah, nothing about what we're trying to do here is being critical of any of the companies. Maybe a bit of the packaging and stuff like that. The teas come down to taste. We will be drilling ourselves more into how much CBD you get from each tea and which ones are more beneficial and how much CBD you want to be ingesting or need to be. As you're going to realise when you start looking around, it's really difficult to know how much CBD is actually... How much CBD needs to be in a cup of tea for you to actually be getting any benefit from it. And it's really super difficult to find information that will be clear on that. It's so vague.
I think it is. And it's I think, again, particularly with something like teas where... It's one thing to put the CBD either infuse in it or have the hemp in it, and to have it in the liquid. But every person is going to be able to absorb
that as well,
different degrees of it.
That
So I
well.
think it's very much a case of trying it and testing it for yourself. I mean, so Hatters do this breakfast hemp. They also do a chamomile, I see, and a green tea as well.
Green tea,
all sort of priced the same. But we're going to be doing more of a review on green teas as well.
Yep, we do actually have 3 lined up for a comparison test.
So that should be good.
Yeah, so very nice. Tastes very much like it leans more towards what you'd think an English breakfast tea is going to taste rather than a hemp tea.
Yeah, that rather than all out hemp.
But the hemp is there, and you're getting CBD in your cup, and all in all, can't really complain.
No, it's a good way of trying a little bit of hemp in your breakfast.
Yeah, so that's Hatters. Okay, so till next time. Thanks very much. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.